Hey everyone, welcome back to Crash Landing, episode 16. Last episode, I talked about cleaning this area up, kind of fixing things and moving stuff and all the good things, and yeah. So that's what I'm going to work on today. And since last episode, I've been spending some time doing some crafting in preparation for it, so I went ahead and got a few things ready. I've also went ahead and crafted up a couple hardened portable tanks, so a little Invar around a portable tank, and filled those up with some lava. Pretty much need to get some obsidian up and going, so I think I'm gonna work on that first. So let's see. I remember getting a few comments from you guys telling me how to pretty much make the obsidian in Ex Nihilo, I believe that's how it's pronounced. And you guys were talking about using stone barrels. I already have one made, but I am gonna make a few more extra real quick. So let's see, I believe it was stone slab with stone on the sides. Yep, there we go. And I'm just gonna make two for now. I already got a third one that's sitting out on the opposite side of the crashed shuttle, but I'm just gonna leave that one there because I don't feel like going out there and getting it. So, and what else do we need? I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think we only need one bucket of water. I'm hoping for this. So we're gonna try it out and probably need a couple fluid ducts, and I see I don't have any made, so let's do that real quick. So let's make like 4 and 8. There we go. Place you there, fluid ducts, perfect. Might even need another lever or two. Let's pick those guys up. And as far as obsidian production is concerned, where do I want to put this? I think I might just put it here. I kind of want it close to the whole lava production thing, so... And that might wind up being moved soon, so let's see, maybe over here. Wow. That luck. Okay, so we got a little bit more haste on our backup pickaxe. I really need to also probably start making some better tools pretty soon. So I'll take a look at that sometime. Alright, so let's do that. I'm hoping we can import lava on the side. Hoping. Will that work? Sweet. Nice. Alright, let's do one more on top. Oh, darn it, and I forgot to grab item ducts. Oh, there we go. Better than going inside this time, right? Alright, so that should work. And I'm guessing, from what it sounds like, let me grab a little cobblestone. Like, I've not done this before, so this is kind of new to me. But I'm guessing if we put a little bit of water on top, I probably want to grab a chest for this as well. Bloop, there we go. Thankfully we got that pre-made. And let's just kind of put that right there. Let's set those there, and both of those to output. Levers on the sides. And let's cross our fingers. Sweet. That is awesome. Alright, now, I'm guessing if these are like the other barrels that were over there that we used to make dirt, I'm guessing we're probably going to have to pull out of the bottom instead. So, let's fix that real quick. Which is fine. That's not, you know, like anything major or anything, so pretty simple fix. Just happy to see it working. You know, let's just do that. I don't feel like fixing that connection. Now, I wonder if there's a way... I wonder if I did that. Nice, there we go. That way I can save a lever. That's not really something I have to do, but, you know, well, guess it doesn't hurt. And just clean things up. So there we go. We got lava production pretty much up and running. And this thing should be... Jeez, this thing is going crazy. Look at that. Alright, so we can start working on getting another thing I want to get set up, which is pretty much charcoal production. We need to get a nice little supply of charcoal going for our high oven. That way, you know, this thing will keep running for us and stay nice and warm. So Let's kind of clean this guy up a little bit. And I think we've pretty much got everything. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to kind of leave this setup right here. I might move this later because we might run out of room. And I might move this to where we can take excess lava and just kind of pump it up into this setup here and just, you know, kind of produce obsidian when we don't need lava for our smeltery. So that might be kind of cool. Alright, so I was talking about last episode getting us some B space barrel upgrades. So I already got another barrel right there. So we are going to need a couple ender pearls, which I believe we need to turn into eyes of ender. So let's go take a look at that. Oops, space. B space upgrades. Alright, so yeah, we need an ender chest. So it's normal ender pearl, blaze powder with the eyes of ender surrounded by obsidian. Gives us 2 ender chests. There we go. And a little bit of extra obsidian for later. So I'm actually going to put that in that chest right there for now. Alright, and pistons. So this is kind of pre-crafting for me too. This is where a lot of my redstone's going to go. But let's actually, since I am running a little low, let's just do 16 of those for now. We'll leave the rest in there for the moment. And we got some pre-crafting ready in there. So is it like that? There we go. So 2 B-Space barrel upgrades. So we need 2 slots pretty much to get that upgrade going. We're also going to need a tuning fork. So we need 1 more ender pearl and some iron. And there we go. B-Space tuning fork tuning fork. I'm losing my mind here. Trying to see if there's something I can get out of my inventory a little bit. I think it's this and that and you. Got to get a little bit of space here. There we go. Alright, so we got that barrel set up over there. And actually, I want to do another thing. I want to make... kind of want to make a dolly. Yeah, I got the iron for it. I've got a little bit of iron smelted up. Fine, we'll just use that. Wait, hold on a second. I already had one. Ha! I actually thunk ahead a little bit. Oh, that could have been bad. Alright, so I want to kind of move this over here a little bit. I pretty much just let this thing run until it ran out, so this doesn't have any power at the moment. I want to try and get that fixed today as well. At least get a little bit better power supply up and running. Let's see, I kind of want to just like... I want to put this a little bit more into a visible area, I guess. That's what I want to get at. Maybe something like that. So if I can come over here, I can kind of look at it and see. All right. So we do need to apply a few upgrades as well to that, guys. So we need storage upgrades, which means we're gonna need more barrels and more pistons. One of the reasons why I was getting some pistons ready to craft, because we do need a few of these upgrades. All right. So let's go ahead and grab our chests, 2 slabs. And 14 of these. That'll get us a couple barrels made. Just in case you don't know, there you go. That's how you make a better barrel. And pretty much just need the pistons. Alright, now that's going to get us 2 upgrades. Now that's a storage upgrade, actually. Hold on a minute. We need the other, the MK's things. Yeah, these. Alright, these are the upgrades. Those are storage upgrades. I can use those later anyway. So I kind of derped there a little bit. Getting ahead of myself, as always. Thankfully, though, we did have some fences made up, which is awesome. Alright, so this is going to give us 1 slot. We need more slots, so we're going to have to go to the iron level. And while we're at it, we could add those upgrades, which would not hurt at all. A little extra wood supply would not be a bad thing, so... iron and planks. Okay. We got the fences. We just need a little bit of wood. Let's grab 8 of those. And I already got iron, so we're good. Alright, let's do 2 of those, and we'll make 2 of those. And that should be enough for what I need for now. And I pretty much plan on using these B-Space barrels probably quite a bit. I really do like them. Alright, so let's do shift right click. Actually, I don't even know, do we need... Yeah, we need a shift right click. Alright, shift right click to apply the upgrades. So now we have 3 upgrade slots. Alright, so now we can go ahead and do that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we also want to make sure these barrels are completely the same. So we have to make sure they have the same upgrades, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm also going to go ahead and add, seeing how we have an extra slot available, I'm going to add these storage upgrades. So that way we can hold more. It should hold double the amount. So that's sent there. And let's go ahead and set up the other barrel right over here. There we go. And the way I was thinking about doing this, let me actually get up here a little bit, and I need a block. Let's do some wood. Put you there. Will that be able to filter down? It should be okay. Alright, let's go ahead and set this one up. So, upgrade. Upgrade MK2. Slot upgrade, and then that. Alright, so now, in order to pretty much connect these together, we're going to use our B-Space tuning fork. So I'm going to come over to this one that actually has the wood in it. And can't quite remember, I think it's shift right click. Alright, there we go. The fork starts resonating. Now if you look at the fork in your hotbar, it actually has a durability bar that's wearing down. You only have a certain amount of time to actually link these together, so there we go. Pretty much shift right click, and there it is. So there's pretty much the same wood. So if I took everything out, you would pretty much see that on the other barrel, it would pretty much show the same. So we want to be able to take from that now and pull out of that barrel. And I think, you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm just going to use a hopper. It should work. And I'm going to take redstone furnace. We're going to place it right there. Hopper right there. And that should pull out of the barrel. Perfect. There we go. And going into the redstone furnace. And then we'll have... Let's go ahead and clear that out. We want blue coming into the top. That's the hopper. Then we want to export out the back. Actually, no. You know, we could. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's do that. Yeah. Which means I think we're going to need to craft another scorched duct. Now, thankfully, I do have some scorched bricks made. Just need a crafting table. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was like that. Scorched duct. Perfect. Alright, and let's make a few more of these bricks. I'm going to make like 8 for now. And that should be enough to go ahead and get me another level higher on my high oven. I think. I'm hoping. Alright, so you... Sorry, Mr. High Oven. I'm gonna have to break you. And if we put that there... Good. Alright, and that's the... I believe that's the slot that we do want it to go into, so that's good. Might made one extra, because we need to leave this open. And then we place another layer here. Yeah, made an extra. So that should be now... See, look, that's going to pretty much fill up. That's not bad. All right, cool. And real quick, just for this, for giggles, we're going to go ahead and use this hardened energy cell. And we'll export power to the top. And that should start turning this guy on, producing us up some charcoal. Now, I just want to make sure this thing's pretty much working. Let's come in here and take a look. And it looks like charcoal's going... Oh, no, that was the wrong slot. My bad. And I'm pretty sure... Yeah, it ran out of charcoal. That's why it's not running. Alright, so we need to right-click on that scorched duct. We actually need the other one. It's it looks like a little flame. I should be able to access it like this. Oh, that's it. Right there. That's the one I believe we want. So that should work now. So... The oak wood going in there, turning it to charcoal, should fill in the right spot. Turning it on, perfect. And this should keep it up and running. Nice. All right, let's get that out of there. We don't need that sitting there. We'll just put that in that chest for now. So cool. Now we have 3 slots here in our high oven, and it should be able to heat up to about 3,000 degrees. I can't remember if this was max or not. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and sleep through the night. We still got a little bit more work left to do. I want to fix up that sifting area right there a little bit. I'm pretty sure we should be able to make that a little bit more effective. So now that we have a little bit of obsidian, and I need water. Let's go ahead and do this because I like to try to make sure I have these kind of like pre-done before I do an episode. All right, let's go ahead and put that guy away. And I want to go ahead and start setting up another couple pulverizers. I think, so we got one, we got this one. So I'm pretty much just going to take it all the way from gravel to sand, and from sand to dust. So I think that's the route I'm going to go for now, and then later I'll fix it up a little bit to maybe where we can you know, use gravel as well. So for now, I think we should only need one more pulverizer. So let's see if I can remember actually how to craft this guy. Oops, not there. Machine frame, flint. I'm gonna need a piece of copper too. Thank you. And piston. Nice, perfect. All right, another pulverizer. Now, running power low. I need more power basically. So over here, we got this guy. This guy's pretty much running at 20 RF per tick. That's how much power he needs to operate. And I need power on the other side as well. You know, I could make another B-space barrel to where this, when this thing fills up, the excess charcoal that's produced, we can have it send over to a barrel that powers this. It's not a bad idea. I think for now I'll just kind of manually do it. And I was thinking about switching this out over there for a regular furnace generator, just to try and see how that's going to work for us. I don't know like 100% how well it's going to work, but I want to try it and see. So let's make one of those real fast, just because I got the stuff for it too. Logic expansion cards, redstone, iron, furnace generator. And we can pretty much take like also excess wood and just pump it into this thing, and it should pretty much be able to power everything as well. So pick you up, place you down, and let's just kind of get it going a little bit here. We'll just put some wood in there. In fact, you know what? Just take all of that for now. Just yeah, take that. Look at that go. It's filling up pretty good. Don't know why it's going so slow. Oh, it's probably this thing. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I think it'll kind of start speeding up once it kind of like gets in a rhythm. Could probably put some more speed upgrades in here, maybe. Actually, you know what would be better to fix that problem? Would be to put it in a chest. And that's probably what you guys were yelling at me about. You guys might have been yelling, going, Bentley, put a chest there, it'll work better. That makes a lot of sense. So let's do that. We'll just go ahead and hook that up real quick. Should have plenty of time to finish that other thing too. So yeah, you can kind of see in it trying to do its thing here. Just kind of, yeah, see? Go into a chest first. That's pretty much what the problem was. Alright, let's get some wood back in there. That's fine. Alright, cool. Alright, so now we just got to export this out. Alright, I'm pretty sure I don't really want to move that. I don't think that'll be a good idea. So I'm just going to leave that there. And I kind of want to leave that. So you know what? Let's do this. We'll have this export out the top. Filter pipe there. There we go. Alright, so we just pretty much got to reset this up. I'm pretty sure black we want wood, but you know, we shouldn't have to worry about that. And we'll just send the leaves up to the top. Disconnect that. And everything should be good. There we go. So now we got our speed upgrade. That should pretty much speed things along. Nice. Alright, and this is gaining power. We can also, if we had extra pipes, I might run this over as well later, to run wood into there. So this will basically be running off just regular oak logs. Might be an idea to try. Just for now, because obviously later on we'll have like a lot more you know, infrastructure and be able to set things up a whole lot better. Now, is that not actually connected? Oh, it's not. Oh, because I disconnected it from there. Okay, that makes sense. What was the purpose of that? Oh, actually, yeah, that was actually hooked up to the transfer node before. Alright, that's fine. I'll kind of fix that later. For now, we also need to work on saplings and stuff too, but like I said, we got priorities right now. Right now I need pretty much redstone production. So we got our pulverizers. And we got some obsidian made. So let's grab one of those. An ender pearl. And some of you guys are probably knowing exactly what I'm about to make. This should be able to help solve the whole water problem. Well, the fact that, you know, we are using water for our sieve and autonomous activator. So if we use a hopper, ender pearl, and obsidian, that'll give us a vacuum hopper, which should be able to suck all of the items that get sieved into the vacuum hopper. So with that being done, Jesus, chest. All right, so I kind of noticed, you know, like down here at the bottom we have our packager not really running. It's pretty much because it's only accessing this part of the chest. This part of the chest is the bottom part, and it's not accessing that. So, you know, say for instance I put that there, it's gonna start packaging that pretty much. Come on. Come on. Stop making me into a liar. See, there it goes. Just takes a second, I guess. I think it runs through the inventory like, you know, left to right like that, so it might take a second for it to actually run through. All right, let's start getting this going. I'm gonna pick up this water. That way it's not flowing. Probably shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. But I do want to start cleaning this whole thing up too. Getting this all out of the way. Let's see if we can just like pop a few of these things into our backpack for now. Generator. Fruit picker. I need to get that going too, because I've not used that before. Should have totally used this as well for that hopper, or that vacuum hopper. Didn't even think about that. All right, but this ender generator been doing a really good job, so we might keep using that. Trying to see if I can clean up my inventory a little bit more. There we go. Geez, there is a ton of stuff. All right, there we go. All right, so we got a pulverizer there. And I think the way I want to do this, maybe we can angle this way, because we do have this set up right here. So let's pick this guy up, get him out of the way. Same with him. Just put the fruit picker away for now. And let's go ahead and pick up the pulverizer. And then that way we can start setting this stuff up. Alright, so I'm thinking pulverizer, pulverizer, pulverizer. And sand to go away. I'm doing some stuff here. Also trying to think of how I want to run power. Okay, well anyways, let's go ahead and set these guys up. Alright, so this first one's pretty much going to be getting cobblestone. So it's also going to be producing an excess amount, or not an excess, but it's going to, it's also going to produce little bits of sand here and there. So what I was thinking for that was to make a barrel for it to collect, because I would like to also have a nice little collection of sand being produced. So I figured I'll just use that little excess it makes for that purpose. And Let's just get this gravel out of the way. Let's do one of those and grab 9. I'm going to make a barrel real quick. And eventually I'll go ahead and hook this barrel up, you know, probably also as a B-space barrel upgrade to another barrel. So that way, let's see, do I have any? Yes. And kind of want to use those. We'll grab those. To hook up to another furnace that's going to pretty much make us some glass. I think that'd be a good idea. All right, so, darn you. Put that there. All right, so we want, out the top, we want this to be yellow. So that's going to go there. Now, we could have obviously, we could send the sand to be pretty much processed again into dust. But I don't really want to do that. Like I said, I do want sand to be able to use for like other things or glass. So not a bad thing to do that. All right, so that'll go there, and we want the rest of it, not that, red. So red will export there, and we want import on the back, so the blue's the import. Let's go ahead and set that up from the cobble. That should send a nice stack of cobble in there ready for us. All right, so this guy, we want import on the left. We want outport to the right. So this is going to be producing us gravel. And, or not gravel. This is going to be producing us sand and a byproduct of dust. So we also want the dust to make its way from here to the sieve. So let's set that guy up as well. Kind of just want this to be one chest. Let me take a look at something. Yep, that's what we're going to do. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade that. That way it's a single chest, and I'm thinking that auto packager should still be able to access it. So, to make an upgrade, if I remember correctly, I believe it's wood surrounded by iron. Yeah, there we go. All right, and this is the one we want. So doing that, we don't need that there anymore. And I will transfer all of that stuff over. Oops. Nope. Later. And let's see. Let's do that. So we're going to put the vacuum hopper right on top of this chest right here. And if I use O to turn off any eye, I'm going to hit the item outputs on the side, and I want the item output to go to the bottom. All right, there we go. So all the items that pretty much pick up from being sifted should pretty much do that. Should go right into that chest. All right, so we'll put the oak sieve right there. The autonomous activator, like so. And I think that we have a space in between there. And I'm probably going to need it. I'm going to grab some item ducts to do that. And I need a way out. Stop stealing my bricks. There we go. Wait, no, wait. I have no idea where my mind's at today. Who knows? Alright, and then we also want, from this, we want the dust to make its way down here to the autonomous activator. So, let's see, let's go ahead and set this to blue. We don't need that one anymore. So we want blue, that's our import. And I guess we could have the dust go at the top. We'll set this to red. Then we'll just do this, disconnect it, and have this connect up right there. So disconnect that too. All right, so that will come up and out of there, making its way here. So this is pretty much just going to be nothing but dust. All right, let's go ahead and set up the little power generator. So I'm just going to run. Now this is probably not going to be able to fuel all of these for now. And I'm getting hot because I'm also out of water. And I've been sitting next to lava a little bit. So hopefully that'll help cool me down a little bit. Alright, so let's put you there. ender generator. So we're just going to use that for now just because it's been working pretty well. We'll find another source of power probably fairly soon. Now this is going to produce, what is that, 80 RF per tick? Yeah, so it's probably not going to be able to power all of them at full power. So it's going to probably just evenly distribute power across all of them, which is completely fine. So I just want to go ahead and watch this a little bit, make sure this is working the way I want it to. Getting power, getting power. All right, so there's the gravel. Gravel's going to pretty much go ahead and pulverize down into sand. And it's going to make its way into this pulverizer. And it also produced dust. So I'm wanting to see if that's going to go out. Doesn't look like it is. It's probably because I might need a redstone signal on that. I don't really want to mess up too much stuff, so I am going to go ahead and just use pneumatic servos on that. That's probably the reason why. I thought they auto-exported, but that sometimes forget about that. Why is the dust not going out? Dust should be exporting out. Why aren't you exporting? The dust isn't even coming out of this one. That's kind of weird. It should work. Is this thing not set up right? Oh. Yep, that's right. My bad. I derped a little bit. That makes sense. So I might not need pneumatic servos here. Hold on, let's try that again then. That was just my derp. Let's just check real quick just to make sure. We shouldn't need them. I don't think so. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's auto exporting. There we go. I was just flipping out there for a minute. That was like, what? All right, let's set this back to red. And this should make just dust, so we just shouldn't have to worry about it like producing anything extra. We can turn all those others off. And obviously we can set that to orange as well if we wanted to. Not a problem. Actually, is this... Yeah, they're all leveling out. Okay, cool. So nice. We got a little bit of sand production up and running there. And we pretty much got dust being sifted again. Awesome. So all that's going to pretty much head into this chest here. And hopefully now this should auto-package and everything in this chest without much of a worry. So all that'll be sent over here. So I'll have to work on the rest of this later as well, but I think that's gonna pretty much do it for today. I wanted to get this up and running because really needed to get production for like redstone up and going again because, like I said, getting a little bit low. But I like this setup. I think this will work out pretty well, and I'll keep an eye on everything running and kind of get an idea what I want to work on next. So I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. Sorry for derping so much today. Hopefully you guys got a laugh out of my derpiness. And until next time, we'll see you guys then. Goodbye.